It wasn't a dream. It really happened.
Overall, you know, you're your hardest critic, I'm sure. Can you just evaluate how you played tonight? Maybe
it was all right. Played all right. There's definitely some sacks, you know, shouldn't have took. Definitely some reads, you know, I got to make. So overall, we didn't get the result that we wanted. So of course, as a quarterback, that's gonna go on you. So I just got to assess, watch the film and see, you know, where I could improve then. Because I don't think anybody ever plays a perfect game, especially how I played today. It wasn't perfect at all. So, yeah, just go back, watch the film.
I know what y'all gonna say. Damn, Coach KD, everybody got hurt. Trav was hurt. Marion Miller, he got in there, he was productive, but then he got hurt too. I already know the excuses, man. Damn, Coach KD, what you supposed to do without Jimmy Horn? Jimmy brings so much to the table. Hey man, it's the failed athlete. That don't mean you got to fail in life. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for the notifications. I'm just saying, if Shedeur would have somehow pulled that game off, if he would have been able to rally up the troops, that would have been his Heisman-like performance. Against all odds type game. I saw each of those receivers go down one by one. Shedeur stayed poised. He stayed confident. He got other receivers involved. That's what you want out of your star quarterback. That's what you need. But we're past that point right now with Shedeur. I got to see him pull out these type of games. I got to really see the heroics. I really got to see some of that Tom Brady rub off on Shedeur. Coach KD, he's done it before. Well, he showed he can do it before. Get off of Shedeur. Let him live. I'm not saying he's not a great young quarterback. I would have wanted to see him get that against all odds victory. That's all I'm saying. To really stamp what he means to this team. I mean, that goes without saying. But to the people who watching, the writers, the people who actually pick and decide on the Heisman, this game would have been everything because everybody got hurt. Didn't have his go-to weapons that he usually deals with night in and night out. And this is another thing. This is another topic we have to discuss. How long? And I understand all of these receivers got hurt. I understand every receiver damn near got hurt. But Travis Hunter got hurt too, which leads to a bigger story. Is it too much? Is playing dudes both ways too much? And is this eventually going to happen? Ashton Genty, durable, reliable, running back, tough as nails. But Trav Hunter, hey man, he's more susceptible to injury. Let's call it what it is. He's playing more plays. He's going back and forth. He could get hurt on D. He could get hurt on offense. Take your pick. Hey, but Jimmy Horn was hurt too. That's not fair to just put it all on him. Don't put it all on Travis. Jimmy Horn didn't want to play either. Hey man, come on, y'all. I watch the game and I see these receivers getting hurt. Well, next up, you better be able to perform. This is their main cast though. So when guys like this go down, we got to ask, who is Colorado? What is Colorado? We see what those receivers truly mean to the program. We see what they truly mean to the offense. And that's actually dope to have a big stamp on your offense and your team like that for you to know that, hey, we really them guys. We really them. It starts with Shedeur, but we gonna get the job done for him, right? LaJohntay Wester, he was able to really do his thing. Will Shepard played phenomenal. Marion Miller could be starting, but he's not, but he's doing numbers. They've made a name for themselves. Let's call it what it is. Will Shepard, he had a name coming in, but people questioned him early on, man. He had to earn his stripes with this Colorado team, finally finding a rhythm. So when all these dudes go down, you need Shedeur for answers. And I know he don't got his main clique with him, but it don't matter. He still got some of the gang with him, right? Some of the gang that's been in the trenches that's just been waiting for their opportunity. And they balled. Quiet as kept, the receivers still did what they needed to do. But Shedeur wasn't able to capitalize when he needed to capitalize. I needed to see some of that Tom Brady. That last play was kind of forced. That last play, he could have did a little bit better with. He could have made a better decision with that last play, man. I'm not happy with that. And if you are, you're lying to yourself. Because you know damn well with all of them injuries, Colorado still should have won that game. They still should have won that game. They were a better team than 18-ranked Kansas State. They were a better team than Dylan Edwards and them. And shout out to Dylan Edwards. But Colorado pretty much said, hey, we're going to lock Dylan Edwards. I don't give a damn who else gets off. But Dylan, you will not be the one to get off against us. And I'm proud of Colorado for that. I'm proud of Colorado for that. Shiloh coming back, we're going to touch in on that on a whole different video. That deserves a video of its own. But we know that Travis Hunter has taken the ranks for the Heisman. He's now in second place for Heisman. I was thinking Shedeur could maybe etch in there and maybe kind of sneak his way in there and definitely put himself back in the Heisman race with this past game if they would have pulled it out. But he wasn't able to do that. And that's kind of why I'm like, how far have they really come? 2 steps forward, 1 step back. This game right now with the injuries, really, you can give them that, right? You can give Colorado that. Well, all they guys got injured. All they top guys got injured. But when you grading it from a higher level, it's like, well, Shedeur, if I'm looking at you like the Heisman, I expect you to take a group of nobodies to the promised land. I expect you to be able to win that game with damn near nothing, like Brady would do, like Cam Newton would do, the Heisman. Cam Newton didn't have nobody. Cam Newton went out, took a group of ragtag no-names to the national championship, led the way, beat Alabama. Historic year, right? That's what I'm expecting. When we talk about Shedeur and him being one of the greats and him being an amazing quarterback, that's what I need. That's the type of shit I need from you. But taking those type of losses, and it's crazy because we thought we saw Colorado move past this hump. I know what we're going to say. It's just one game. It's not really a hump. Everybody went down. Nah, because Colorado has shown that they can win and pull off these type of games. So what I'm expecting now my expectation is to win these games. Forget all the, great game, moral victories. Forget the moral victory shit. I need you to bring home that W. At this point, we done seen the ups. We done seen the downs. We know what it feels like to lose. We know how to pull out big time W's. We felt the highs. We felt the lows. Now it should just be a breeze. And when I say a breeze, I don't necessarily mean a breeze, but I mean you should be in this steady go mode to where you should be feeling like you can win anything. And I think Colorado feels like that, but I think maybe they got a little bit too ahead of themselves. Even with those replacements being in, even with those 2s and 3s being in, I thought Shedeur might have thought, hey, you know what? We gonna get this thing done regardless. Great attitude to have. But you got to get it done. You have to actually get it done if you're going to have that attitude. And I see it because he's such a nonchalant dude. He's such a, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put the team on my back and we're going to get the job done. And sometimes you want to see that sense of urgency. Sometimes the nonchalant, it's like, okay, put that to the side. I need to see this dog come out and I need to see you go get this victory. But it's all good, man. Because I know people going to make the excuse, well, damn, they didn't have their receivers. They lost everybody. They lost the offense. I still need you to pull off Heisman-like performance. Shedeur said it himself, man. I played all right. Could have played better. I played all right, And everybody knows when Shedeur gets time, if Shedeur's O-line is blocking for him, he's going to pick you apart. We know he's pretty much unstoppable at that point. Well, the offensive line was somewhat doing what they were supposed to do. Not all the way, but somewhat. And I know the receivers went out, but a lot of those second-tier guys were stepping up for you. So, with that being said, you can go down the list, 9 different receivers caught balls. Even Coach Prime, Coach Prime says that keep the receiving room happy. Those guys don't even usually get a chance to play. So the ball got spread around. If they're able to still make plays, I'm expecting you to still get the job done. Next man up. Job not done yet. LeJontay Wester getting in that end zone. Why are you guys thinking that you have the game won? You still got 3 whole minutes left. Why are you thinking you got the game won? The game is not over yet. Stop these dudes. Shiloh deserves a video of its own. We're going to take it there. This was the game I needed Shedeur to win to really solidify his Heisman hopes. I don't see him winning the Heisman after this game. you know, realistically sneaking up into that race. His numbers are there. His numbers are there. But you need those W's, and you need those key W's. You need those people to be able to say, hey, without a doubt, they needed this guy on his team. He led them to a certain amount of victories. All of that criteria that they looking for, this game would have played to that. But, you know, now you have Travis Hunter solidifying his, you know, leg in the race with this. And that's even questionable with him going down, right? Him going down, you give Genty a full game. Now he's creating more distance into that Heisman race. How long can Travis Hunter truly keep this up? Another question that needs to be asked. You know, wishing those guys a speedy recovery. Want to know what y'all think about this situation. Do you think Shedeur could have shown more of this game, or he did everything he could do with this team? As far as that last play to Will Shepherd, I felt like, I don't know, you know, and a lot of those times you don't know what the quarterback sees back there. So it's different. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's the Failed Athlete. That don't mean you got to fail in life. Let's go.